Okay, so I look like a giant bag of smashed assholes right now because I just woke up. And yes, I'm well aware that it's 4 in the afternoon, but you know what? For you losers who get to go to bed at 1:30 in the morning, I don't. I get to go to work at 1:30. I don't get home till about 5:30. Sorry. So, I literally go to work and smash fucking assholes. It's awesome. Okay, so anyways, this video is basically to describe my insanity last night. This is helping with my Lexi withdrawals. Like, the characters are helping with my Lexi withdrawals. So just play along. And so far, it's been absolutely perfect. What happened was, Cece and I were talking, and she was like, and I was like, you know what'd be funny? And she's like, what? And I was like, if wait, hold on, let me see if I can actually, like, find the conversation. Come on. Dude, Mr. Burns face. So, Cece and I were talking about, plot lines for her, and then she was talking about when school gets out, she might take up another character and everything that's more active and stuff. She's like, Emily Blunt or Ashley Green? And I was like, Ashley. She's like, oh, I'm leaning towards Emily, but, I mean, it's Ashley. And I was like, maybe I'll use a Chyler Lee one just to fuck with you. And I'm like, I hate you. I would hate you forever. Because, you know, no matter what RP I'm in with you guys, Chyler is my face claim. I may be able to negotiate with Isabel Furman, but Chyler is mine, hands down. No question, no contact, no nothing. Like, mine. If I'm in the RP with you and there's no open Chyler face claim, mine. Sorry, bad Alex, bad. Anyways, so I was like, no, my face claim, no, and I was like, I would deny it, the power of a mod. She's like, you would, Alex, you would. And so we ended up talking about some other things, and I was like, so I kind of totes want to make Effie's face claim Lexi and Hey Mitch is Mark. And she's like, no, wait, that doesn't, no, fuck you, Alex. I'm like, it works, it does. And she's like, it does. So, like, I also have to go into, that reminds me, I have to go into Switch, the old Glimmer link, Anyway, so I was like, do you want to be my Hey Mitch? And she's like, yes! So we were freaking out, and I was like, oh my gosh. So we were like, yes, we can have my, I was like, I can have my Lexi Mark, and we can have Hey Mitch Effie, and I would just be very happy drop. And no, this is me without coffee, actually. And so, like, we were sort of cracking up, and I was like, oh my god, and I was just like, so are we actually going to do them? No, and so, like, then we realized, like, at the same time, that the only people who, like, don't actually RP multiple characters are Bria, the people behind Madge, and the person behind Vixen. So it's like, you guys are lucky. Like, they're like extremely lucky. You only have one character, but at the same time, you're not in an emotional, constant state of just horribleness. And the entire time, she's picking out things that are wrong with the character page. So I gotta go fix it, because apparently Cece's fucking OCD about all this shit. So I'm like, ah. And I told her I'd fix it tomorrow, which I might actually end up fixing it today. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. And so, but anyway, she was like, so we're gonna get this thing on the road. And I was like, yeah, so yeah. So we ended up doing it, and last night was just perfection. Like, honestly, I'm so excited to have Kato, like, old Kato, not sad Kato, interact with, Effie and shit, because the way Marvel just did it last night was just perfection. And the way Hey Mitch was just like, my dick is bigger than your leg, Hudson, your leg! I was eating bread at the time. I know this was a random thing to eat, but, like, I was eating bread at the time, and it fucking cracked me up. I was like, oh my god, how could a dick be bigger than someone's leg? Like, seriously. And so, the entire time, we're just sitting there, and we're just cracking up and talking about this. And, like, honestly, this is probably the best idea I've ever fucking had. Like, yes! Like, yes! I should have came up with this sooner! Because, you know what, this helps me through my depression. Because, you know what, Lexi may be dead on the show, and in September I may go into, like, a deeper depression because they're going to be showing her funeral. But she's alive in the RP! She's alive in the RP! She's alive in the RP! And Alex is fucking losing it. I know. Oh my god. And so, The way it is Effie's 28, Haymitch is 3 years older than her, so 28, 29, 30, so he's 31. Basically, the backstory is, I'm going to be writing some stories, and here's Joe. The backstory is, like, they didn't grow up together, but, like, they met in high school and everything. When she was a freshman, he was a junior. Yeah, when she was a freshman, he was a junior. Because it makes sense in my head, okay? So, basically, yeah, and that's like where that's where like the main headcanon that I did last night did. I don't know when graduation is. Sometime in June. Oh, and also veering off topic, we're gonna be having a graduation for the seniors probably. I'm gonna talk to Lee about it, but most likely it'll be in June. And Cece had a brilliant idea to have a seniors bonfire, which, you know, drunk kids around a bonfire probably really isn't the best thing, but it's us. Craziness will ensue either way. So, oh yeah, so anyways, like, they met and everything, they became good friends, and they were together, but they weren't together. Like, they were that kind of, they never put a thing on the relationship, like, they were allowed to see other people and stuff, and, like, Effie always thought Haymitch was seeing other girls besides her, so she didn't really think she was all that special. So when she got accepted to medical school, she was excited, but then they started fighting, which I'm writing up the paragraph for that right now. She was excited, and then they started fighting, and then he told her that he was done with her and done with the conversation, and so she left, and so, like, they hadn't talked in a month, and so, like, then it switches to she's at the train station waiting for him, and he didn't show up. So I'm gonna write that, and I'm gonna show Jo it, and she's gonna come up with her own version from Haymitch's side. Like, she's gonna come up with Haymitch's point of view for that story. So yeah, but I'm super excited to be doing this. I'm super excited, and also in the summer when school's out, I don't know, I might start my own Grey's Anatomy RP, and because I really want to give you all Grey's face claims, because I have perfect ones for all of you. Like, Rhea could be Meredith, and obviously I'd be her Derek since I'm her cynic in here. I would be Lexi, obviously, and then it would have to be down to, like, Lee or Cece to be Mark, and then if Cece doesn't want Mark and Lee does, then Cece and Kaylee could be, like, Arizona and Callie, and then freaking Peta and Katniss could be, not Peta and Katniss, Jo and, yeah, could be, Izzy and Alex Karev, and then, cause yes, I will bring Izzy back, and then, cause Alex needs some loving too. Actually, this Alex needs some loving too. And so, and then, like, Jess and Jo could be like April Kepner and Jackson and stuff. April Kepner and Jackson and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm slowly converting everybody to Greys. Anyway, so this is the end of the video. I just wanted to, like, explain everything, explain my actions and shit. So, there we go. Bye.